Welcome to this special Jordan Shoe Vault. My name's Mark. I'm your host, and I thought since I did it last year, I would do it again today. Today was a special day. We had the reveal of the brand new signature shoe for the Jordan line, the Air Jordan 34. The Air Jordan 34. And again, I said it last year, amazing that this is number 34. There's been 34 signature shoes in the Air Jordan line. And today, Jordan Brand unveiled the brand new Air Jordan 34. It's pretty interesting. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out online. There'll be some pictures here as well as we scroll through. My first thoughts as I looked at it, I saw a teaser image a few days ago regarding the Air Jordan 34. Was excited to see it revealed today, and I think personally it looks pretty good. I like the look. My initial thoughts when I saw the side, I like the traditional Bulls type colorway, the white, black, red. I think that is amazing. So today I started just researching, looking, reading, hearing, watching for some people that have been able to talk about the shoe and see it. But here you are, Air Jordan 34, designed by Jordan Brand lead designer Tate Kubris. He's the one that did it, and they're coming in and saying they're stripping away any non-essential things from the shoe. That was their whole. I watched an interview with them. He said we want to take away everything from the shoe that was not necessary. Put just the basic things that are necessary in a high-performance shoe. That was their goal, is obviously to extend and be the most influential shoe on the basketball court as far as tech and style and all that, but also to step back and to say, what are the things we don't need? Because historically, as you've known over the last several shoes, the Air Jordan signature shoe isn't the lightest shoe out there. My daughter's played in several of them over the last several years, and the Air Jordan 33 last year was one of the heavier shoes that she had played basketball in. But here they are getting back to saying, hey, look, this is a quote from Gentry Humphrey, VP of Jordan Brand Footwear. He said, we want the Air Jordan signature game shoes. They've become the most influential line of performance footwear in basketball history. They want to stay there. So here they are, brand new Air Jordan 34. So what's the big deal? Like I mentioned, it's one of the lightest basketball shoes ever created by Jordan Brand. Some of them say it is the lightest, but I'm not exactly sure just by looking at them. But taking a look at the shoe, what I did notice first of all, and I haven't really found anyone talking about this, but the fast fit system is gone, it looks like. It's back to regular lacing up the top. There's no fast fit on this anymore. That must have been just their thing last year. I mean, it's on the Kobe shoe this year. So anyway, they haven't totally gotten rid of it. But so what's the new tech? As you look at the shoe, you'll see, as you look down, that you can see through in the midfoot. Like you can see there's a hole there. And so one of the biggest parts of the Air Jordan shoe has been the flight plate that's been in a staple of the Air Jordan signature shoe. And so they've taken it to the next level, and it's called the Eclipse Plate. And it takes the flight plate and it takes it to the next level, I guess. And so you have a 4-foot zoom air unit. And so to unlock the full deflection point of the unit, so what gets more bouncy, the Eclipse Plate forms a cove, like it's in a little cove, and allows the unit to compress and move without being restrained. So that's the big deal. That I've even heard someone that actually had the shoe. Initially, he gave his review and said it was really bouncy in the forefoot, so really bouncy. And so that's a big thing, the Eclipse Plate. That is the evolution of the Jordan Flight Speed Plate. So, hey, it's giving you that transition from midfoot to forefoot, be controlled to jump fast, all that stuff. So that is their big deal on this shoe, the Eclipse Plate. So last year was the Fast Fit technology. The star of this one is the Eclipse Plate. Makes it a lot lighter and makes it easier to feel the responsive and low to the ground in a basketball shoe. Hey, look at the sole. I mean, the outsole of the shoe, they've done a completely different traction pattern on the bottom that you see there, and it has these little dots for the zoom air spots on the bottom, but it's like a fan almost. It's like going back and forth. It looks interesting. I guess they call it herringbone traction pattern. Again, some of the complaints for previous Jordan models is that the traction pattern, it hasn't been that good. So we'll have to see as this gets on the court and see what happens. But there's the outsole detail. It looks completely different than a Air Jordan shoe I've seen before. But first thoughts, I mean, I'm taking a look at different pictures and the outsole. It looks, my personal thing, I see that it's got a call back to the Air Jordan 4. If you look at the heel, it has Nike Air there, and obviously on the tongue, what you see there is it has a Jumpman logo and Flight, which comes from the Air Jordan 4. That's something that's big, as you see, that goes back from there. I think that's pretty cool. Also, what I've heard about the shoe is there's some Morse code on the front at the bottom of it, and I'm trying to find the details on that while I'm talking about it. I read that there's Morse code, and it's just all different. The Morse code's all different everywhere on the front, and then on the bottom and the heel area, it has 289 to 2019. So it's like the Air Jordan 4 to Air Jordan 34. It's a cool thing on the heel. As you flip it over, you see their nod back to the 4 to where we are in the 34. I don't know. Overall, I'm still waiting. I've read also that the first shoe lands on September 25th. Now, I believe that it's the blue void color that's landing on the 25th, and I've heard, and it should be confirmed, it's $180. That may be wrong, but that's what I've heard so far. Here it is. The number 23 is featuring a Morse code on the vamp of the shoe at the very front, so that's cool. I tried to find that earlier. And each colorway will have unique and discoverable marks. For example, the heel counter branding is different on each colorway. Interesting. So that'll be neat. And then I mentioned on the outsole at the very bottom, J4 through 34, 289 to 2019. It represents the 30th anniversary from the Air Jordan 4 to the Air Jordan 34. So, look, first thoughts, man. These are brand new, just unveiled today. Zion's going to be wearing them. Jason Tatum's going to be wearing them. Blake Griffin's going to be wearing them. They're all pretty high on these shoes so far, which you would assume they are. Getting rid of everything that's not supposed to be there and making it the purest form of a basketball shoe. So tell me your thoughts. What do you think? You like the Air Jordan 34? We've just seen the looks of them so far. We haven't, really had them in our hands. But what are your initial thoughts as you take a look at some of these? Think it's going to be a game changer? You like it? You like the colorway? And I've heard also that the black and white colorway, I think, is coming out sometime in October, is what I'm hearing now, or what I found so far. Don't quote me on that yet. We will wait and see. But there you have it. Brand new Jordan line. Air Jordan 34. Brand new shoe from the Jordan line. Still going at it. Still happening. Great shoe. I think, personally, my thoughts so far, love the looks. I like the simplicity of it. I can't wait to see it and get a pair and try them on. So there you have it, Air Jordan 34. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Air Jordan 34. Make sure you hit the red subscribe button so you never miss a video here on the Jordan Shoe Vault.